Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to teach you how to make sushi, and it is super easy and it's delicious too. And I'm going to start by telling you these are just the ingredients for the sushi. You can use all the veggies you want or that you choose, but I will list them down below in the description box. I will also teach you how to make the rice. You will not see my face today because the video was so long, so I decided to just do it like this. So let's begin with the rice. This is the rice that I use. It's called colored rose rice. It's short and white, and you can just use sushi rice. It's fine. These are the nori sheets. I get them from Walmart, or you can get them at your Chinese store. You also put them in a Ziploc bag so they stay fresh, just like that, and they don't break as easily. So we are going to start with the rice. So for the amount of rice is 1 cup of rice for 2 of water. That's for you to understand. And first we're going to wash it and remove the starch. I used a little bit more than 1 cup, but just for you to understand, the ratio is 1 to 2. You can use a rice maker or you can use a normal pot, because you just need rice and water. That's it, and you're gonna cook it for 30 minutes. Just cover. So what I do is I have here, it says 35, but you'll see it's less than that. So when 35 minutes have passed, with a fork we're gonna fluff it like that so it stays nice and fluffy. And if you do have vinegar, you can use that. Look how pretty it looks. It looks so nice. If you have rice vinegar, you can use it. If you don't. I don't sometimes, and I used 1 tablespoon for that whole amount of rice. We're gonna let it cool off. Okay, this is what I use, but you can also use a Ziploc bag to roll them. I've done it before. We're gonna cut, while the rice cools off, we're gonna cut the veggies we want, like so. You can use different ones if you want. And when we put the rice, we are gonna have a cup of water on the side to push it down like that. And we don't put it on the sides, as you can see there. I don't put it on there. And so in the other end of the sheet of paper, the nori sheet, I won't put it there because that's how we rolled it. We'll see it in a bit. So when your fingers get really sticky with the rice, you just put some water, and look how simple it is. Just like that, and we press it down. It's around like a cup or 3/4 of a cup of rice. And we put the vegan tuna that I have the recipe, and I will list it down below for you to make it, and add the veggies you want like that. And as you can tell, I haven't pushed like the way I put it is not all the way to the end of the rice, the nori sheet, sorry, so we can roll it easy. You'll see what I mean in a bit. So I just go like that, and you press it and roll. We add some water here so the nori sheet will stick together, and we press it like that and roll it a little bit. If it doesn't stick, you can add more water like that, see, and you just roll it a little bit more. And when we cut it, we need our knife to be wet. It has to be wet. We water it, put it on water, and then we save this for a little bit. I'll tell you something about it. And we cut the ends like that. This is normal. Once they are like, you just cut the ends that are not like well pressed. And since they look ugly, I keep them for myself and I eat them while I'm making this. This is my little secret. My sushi doesn't always look pretty. Anyways, so back to the sushi. We're gonna cut it around like 1 centimeter like that, and we cut, and at the end, like a sharp cut at the end like that, see, and then at the end we cut it. If it looks like not round shape, you can turn around the sushi roll like this, and then you cut it again, see, just like that. Remember to wash or put water on your knife every cut you make. Okay, just like so. And one more. I'm clean my hands here. Yeah, there we go. And like that. See, it's super simple. The longest time you take is cutting the veggies and making the rice. That's the most time you spend, I guess. And I'm gonna show it like super fast here, so you get the idea from another point of view. And as I'm doing this, I'm gonna tell you that I have been making sushi for around 20 years. I had a Japanese friend who taught me how to do it. I used to make it with tuna because I never liked seafood, and now I make it with vegan tuna. And I learned this when I was a teenager, and now I taught it to my daughter, and she makes it as well. As you can see, you've seen it in my pictures on Instagram, because it's so simple, kids can make it. The only part is that you need to cut it, that's it, for them, so they don't, you know, cut themselves. But I don't, my daughter, she does it by herself now. So with all that rice, I made 4 rolls for the 3 of us, and I finished it with some sesame seeds, so they look prettier and, you know, store-bought. And you can assemble it whatever you want and put it in whatever pan or tray you want, or plate. And look at that, how simple is it? Remember, add whatever veggies you want. For me, avocado is a must. I hope you liked the video, and if you haven't subscribed, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!